Selena. It's a vibe, baby. Oak Cliff girl, can't make you change my world. Damn, you're so fine, girl. Oak Cliff girl, put them heels on and rule.
Welcome to Selena's Couch, where you are welcome to be free to be yourself. So you can lay your head on my couch, on my pillows.
It's all good, we can do whatever we wanna do now. I'm in my bag right now, and I got a feeling, babe, yeah. You're gonna be my number one lover. Spend the night making love to each other, with the lights on top of the covers. Just me and you, babe. And I feel like you're my
Love you to Reese's Pieces.
Get you a word. Nana nana boo boo.
Hey y'all, how's everybody doing today on a hump day? Oh, I'm so glad it's Wednesday. It's about to get close to Friday. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm so ready for my spring break, y'all. I'm so ready. I can taste it. I can taste my spring break. Hey, CC. What's up, CX? Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, I'm up just a little bit. I went live yesterday and hey y'all. I hope you guys can see. Ooh, I hope you guys can see me. How are you guys? Hey, Jay, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope I don't have nothing in my teeth. Let me see. I don't think so. I just want the cam up just a little bit. Good to see you guys. Good to see you. I'm gonna cam down. On my way to class. Have a busy day today, so I said let me spend some time on here for a few minutes. How's everybody doing? Hope y'all had a good day today. I am getting ready to, you said all good in these hoods. Yeah, I'm about to head on out of here, out of work, and head on to one of my classes. Yes, always. So thank you, Rollo. You said, he said, oh yeah, book the flight. See, okay. Good to see you. Good to see you in the chat. Oh yeah, Rollo's coming to Dallas. Him and is Forever Studios coming. They're gonna come to Dallas and hang out. Um I'm gonna be excited to finally meet Rollo and the Forever Studios. I don't think Miss E is gonna be able to come. So I know Rollo said him and someone else was gonna come. So we'll have fun. You know, I love to have me some fun. Hey, Black Ubiquity. So anyway, I want to talk a little bit. I did have the link in the chat. So if anybody did want to come up, you're more than welcome to come up and join me. Would y'all like me to cam up again or not? You know, I really like to, you know, some people be fine all up in your face and everything. I prefer sometimes to cam down. I got my shades on. What's up, D Santana? What's good? What's good? Ham hocks. Yes, I am ham hocks, but I'm working on it. I might not be ham hocks long yet. D Santana. I'm working on it. I'm in the gym a little bit more. I'm trying to watch what I eat, even though I like me some catfish. What else was I gonna tell y'all? Oh, so did you guys see what's his name? Zinsky? What's with Trump? I think it's Zilskinsky or something like that. Zilski or whatever. Y'all gonna have to help me with that. I can't. It's crazy, a teacher that can't pronounce nothing. But anyway, he is the Ukraine president. So the Ukraine president, honey, he came up in the White House trying to strong on Trump and Mr. Vice President Vance, and they wasn't having it, honey. They kicked him out. They like, listen here, Zil, whatever, Zil Skimsey or whatever his name is. See, I had the name down yesterday, and today I get on here and I can't pronounce it. But anyway, he came up there. He was like, nah, I ain't giving y'all jack. I ain't giving America jack. After America, us taxpayers pay billions of dollars to Ukraine to help them out, even though they knew they probably wasn't gonna win, because you know Putin got an army, honey. He ain't playing. So the Ukraine president said, you know, even though y'all gave me all these billions of dollars, I don't owe you nothing. Trump said, hey, we give you all these billions of dollars. You can't give us some of your minerals over there, you know, help America out? He said, no. You know what I'm saying? So Trump said, okay, I'm going to give you a good old fashioned New York uh, kick out. You going to get kicked out. You ain't eating. You ain't eating lunch. We ain't feeding you. You going to get back to wherever you need to go. So he goes to Europe, um, you know, and asked them for it, you know, the money. And of course, Europe went ahead and gave him the money. They were like, yeah, we'll go ahead and help you out, since the Americans won't help you out, you know. And so as he goes up there getting their money, you know, I guess he's like, well, forget America, you know what I'm saying? So now the people over there in Ukraine, some of these leaders, they trying to, I guess, I don't know if they want to impeach him or not. So he's already, like I said, he's in deep water anyway. I'm gonna figure out how to say his name. Hey, sweet Rita, somebody that knows his name, y'all can come up and tell me, because Zilskinsky or something like that. I don't know why I can't pronounce that man's name. But y'all know the Ukraine president. So yeah, you can't be strong arming America. But see, America helps countries. We are the people. We're the country where countries want to come, but they also want to use a lot of our resources. And my thing is, it's only right. Hey Hassan, it's on. Hey D, boy, the most hated D. Uh, the you know, we are the country that people come to when they need help. But then when it's time for us to get some help, they don't want to help the American people. They don't want to help America. So I don't, you know, I disagree with Trump on a lot of different issues, but on this, I kind of agree with him on that. You ain't gonna come up here and strong on me after we done helped you and did favors for you. Shoot, it's called reciprocity. You do something, then I do something. You ain't just get everything your way. So sometimes you gotta show people better than you can tell them. Forgive me if it's a lot of noise, but I have the link. If anybody would like to come up, we got Damn D in the chat, the most hated content creator. Oh Lord, D. Oh wow, the most hated. What's up, Mika? Yes, honey. I thought I was most hated. I think not. I think not. I gotta give it. Hey, Ryan, gotta give it to some of y'all content creators. Y'all got some thick skin. I gotta give it to you. Some of this stuff, I'm like, nah, shit. This is too crazy for me. I don't want to get involved with it. I like to sit on the sidelines and watch with my popcorn. But yeah, I put the link in the chat. Anybody want to come up, you are more than welcome to come up. Say what you want to say. This is Selena Speaks. Speak or forever hold your peace, honey. See, that's why I can't stand some of these niggas. Excuse me. These people that got these SUVs and can't drive. I'm sorry. See, I'm so sorry. Please don't unsub for me because I said the N word. That just means in my look. I just think it's ignorant people when I say that. I'm not talking about black people. Okay, I'm just saying. Zelensky, yes, President Zelensky. Okay, because I was like, wait a minute, I had this down. Zelensky is the one. He's the one that's trying to strong arm America. He and Trump, like, I can say a lot of bad things about Trump, but one thing I can say, Trump ain't no punk. He ain't no punk. He like, hell no. You better take your butt on back where you came from, buddy. And he took his butt right on there to the to Europe and let them. Hey, they gave him some money. That's where he should have went in the first place. He already got billions of dollars from us. So you want more and then don't want to give us nothing? What are we gonna get in return? Then he gonna like a lot of people do try to basically use some subliminals, like if you don't do this, you gonna have problems with Ukraine, that kind of thing. Zelensky, yeah. And Trump, wait a minute, hold up. What do you mean? We trying to create peace. We want to see if you want peace. We not trying to keep funding a war that you gonna lose, because that's what they've been doing. Do you know how many soldiers they lost over there? They lost like thousands of soldiers, including maybe children and women. So why would we even want to fund a war, a losing battle? That doesn't even make sense. We helped y'all one time, hell, find somebody else to help you. It's just crazy to me. And I looked a little bit at Roland Martin last night. He had a whole bunch of these Southern Baptist preachers, some of these preachers up there, talking about, I guess, doing a not a campaign, but basically uh protesting, I guess, Trump and some of his politics and all of that. So we'll see how that goes, which probably nothing will come of it. People are going to have their opinions, and basically the bottom line is, you can speak your mind, but if you ain't gonna do nothing, if you're not about making a movement or really getting things done, your words is kind of a waste of time. You can sit around, be mad all day. What we gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's what they were trying to come with the solution. Some of these preachers and leaders, spiritual leaders, were coming together to see what they can do. Like, I guess, do a petition, because some of the American people, from what Trump is talking about cutting, is going to affect a lot of people, especially low income people. You know what I'm saying? Um, Low income people, as far as like people that are on Medicaid. I mean, Medicaid people, older people shouldn't have to worry about, where am I going to live? How am I going to pay for my medicine? Some of them don't, because they have children that kind of watch after them and kind of take care of their business, because everything is so computer. You got to be computer savvy in this day and time. But if some of these people don't have kids that will help them, a lot of these older people are stuck out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what a man. I can't see what you're saying, DRJ, but yeah, I guess I can run for. I need to run for president, and I can tell these people what they need to do, what they need to stop doing, all this foolishness. Yeah, cutting. And see, a lot of people, like a lot of single women. I don't know why this idiot behind me Thank you, Zandra. I hope I'm saying hey, Chip. Thank you, Zandra. I appreciate you. I can't put a heart on it, but I appreciate you. Let me get from away from him because I really don't want to say any colorful language on here that is not pleasing to God and makes me look like, because I've been working on it now. I know I said a couple of P words the other day, and I've been working on it and saying the B word and stuff like that. Like I'm trying to work on it. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I had to get out of this idiot's way because see, he was riding my tail. You could see he was riding all up on me. Um, and I really get irritated when people tailgate me. That's something that irritates me. But Zandra, thank you. Hi, Taryn. I think I spoke to you, CX. But back to what I was saying. Back to Selena Speaks. Um, I just feel like a lot of the times, some of these programs are given to the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? As far as the mothers that's trying to make it, and single people trying to make it, even married people struggling. And if people are trying to work, they're not just having kids, laying up on their butt, having kids, and expecting the system to take care of them. That's a different story. But if you're actually trying to work, you're trying to provide for yourself, and you just haven't made to the level where you can, I would say, be able to maybe live on your own as far as like your income. I don't think it's anything wrong with, people getting those benefits. A lot of people have been going through a lot of financial situations. Hey, Orlando, a lot of situations, and some people won't ever tell you about it. But if people are struggling financially, not everybody is making good money. Not everybody can say that, hey, I'm good. Not everybody's making $100,000 a year. So, and it's nothing to be ashamed about. The thing is, people should be trying. And what I see, people that complaining and whining about different services being cut off, they're not even trying to work. They're not trying to go to school. They're not trying to do a trade. They're just having children. Then they got the nerve to try to take them get the benefits so they can take them to the daycare. You don't work, so take care of your kids then. That should be your job, right? But some of these people lay on their back with their man and send the kids to daycare. Now I got a problem with that. Then I'm not understanding why is it so many people that get these food stamps and they get like 1,000. Some people get, I've heard, up to $5,000 worth of food stamp. Why do you need that much money a month for food stamp? I like food stamps. Like I don't understand. Even if you do have a lot of kids, like that's weird to me. What are you doing? So some of that stuff do need to be regulated. I'm not saying cut it off completely because some people do need it, especially those who are trying to be independent, that are trying to work, but they just have not got to the level where they making enough money to live to actually pay all of their rent. Some people's checks. If there's some people that work, I know somebody that works a month. This person works a whole month. Their check was they told me this. I was like, what? It's 1,500. So how do you expect this person to live on 1,500 a month when rent down here is, I would say, depending on where you're living, $1,000 to 2,200 for one bedroom, and that depends on where you're living. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where these people. So this is what's going on. Do you think that person is, if they're trying to work and they just haven't found the other job, they've been filling out applications, and do you think that this person should get help? I do. You know what I'm saying? especially if the person's making an attempt to survive. Some of these folks don't even make an attempt. Yeah, 5,000. Yeah, 5,000. You know, it is for these people that make so much money. I tried to get food stamps, right? You know what they told me? Oh, you make too much money. I'm like, what? What? I don't make enough. What are you talking about? I can't get food stamps. But you know, you know, I believe there is a lot of foreigners that really work hard. They work hard. They take care of their families, you know, and sometimes they run short on money, and they have more than 3 kids, right? And they work really hard. They try to work 2 jobs. They need some help. I mean, I don't see the problem of helping people. What I don't like is you got somebody that's been over here and they might need a little help and they're working and they can't get nothing, you know. And I'm like, well, you should help home first, you know, but it seems like America really, which is not a problem, is like I said, as long as they're contributing to society. Uh, they really help the foreigners, I would say, before they help America. They like, because you over here, you should have this and this together, but you don't know people's situation either. You know what I mean? Hey, Sassy, you don't know people's situation. Why they're in the situation that they're in? It could be because maybe they just got out of prison and they just started working. Well, I think they help people. I think right after they get out of prison, I think they help them with food stamps. I think, but it's always something. America to me is sometimes backwards. It helps the wrong people, the people that ain't trying to do nothing, the people that just depend on it because they can. Not the people that's actually trying. But that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to offend people. Like I said, I believe anybody, as long as they come over here legally, I believe anybody should everybody needs help every now and then, you know, whether they've been over here or not. Just do it legally. Get over here legally, and do what you need to do. And you're a contributing person to society, I don't see a problem with it. But I do not understand why uh the government is they won't help people that are actually working and doing what they need to do. Um they kind of shortchange them in some ways because food is going up. Eggs is like I think $4 or $5. That's not too bad, but it's I would just say back a year ago, eggs was kind of like maybe $2 or something. Maybe because I don't really buy eggs like that. So in some places, especially if you gonna get organic food, baby, that's when you really need a food stamp card. If you're trying to get real like organic food, healthy food, that stuff is expensive. So you're really gonna need to be using some coupons. That's what I've been doing, using coupons. Looking for sales, trying to buy food, you know. Um, but a lot of the times, I just think America is backwards. That's just my opinion. Um, but there does need to be some boundaries. So I do understand that, and but just to cut off all of these programs, or it's just I don't think he's talking about cutting them all together. Maybe just cutting half of it, where a lot of these people that have been getting it. Oh God, these people are nuts. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying my best not to get into an accident up here, but I got an idiot behind me thinking I guess they thought we were on the freeway. We're on a residential street. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty. Hey, Slim, how are you? I hope that you're doing well, and congratulations to your monetization. I gotta get a membership. Hopefully your membership's what? How much is your memberships? Congratulations. Put the link in the chat. I appreciate you guys for coming through. I don't know why don't nobody want to come up and talk to me. This was an open panel. Everybody want to just look at me. Well, listen to me. I ain't gonna talk too much about this YouTube, honey, because anything that I say, it seems to be on somebody's screen for them to review. So unfortunately, I can't be like everybody else and just say something without it being reviewed. So yeah, I'm not. Yeah, hopefully your memberships will give you 10 minutes. Okay. Yeah, my class is at 5:30, so I'm gonna just be in the parking lot till time to go to class. You said, see you. Thank you. I appreciate you, Zandra. Yeah, pick and choose. I'm definitely gonna be a member because you've always supported me, and I appreciate you. Yep. What else I was gonna say? Yeah, I put the link in the chat. People don't want to come up. And I hope I don't. My goal is not to offend people with, but you know, if it's the truth, it's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I look at the situation. I think that America is we're gonna. This is really a scary time. It's exciting because to see what's going to happen and all that, but it's also very scary because you don't know what is going to take place. Now, since Trump and JD Vance, I think that's is over it. America right now, and a lot of things are changing. So it's really kind of scary out here. We don't really know. Oof, we really don't know what to expect. We really don't. Some of us don't even know if we're gonna have a job because he cutting down a lot. A lot of things will be cut down, especially with the IRS. Y'all heard about the government jobs? Some of these people that have these government jobs, man, they're losing their jobs. I'm like, wow. Some of these people probably been working there for a few years just for them to be let go. So it's a scary time, y'all. Hey, who is this? Robert, how are you? Yeah, but every time I have a darn open panel, don't nobody want to come up. Well, sometimes they do. I guess it just depends what I'm talking about. If I was talking about maybe something, some drama, I might have a few more people come up. But, people don't want to have discussions like this. This is too boring, honey. Anything. If I speak on anything, I got this one content creator boy. I tell you, I can not if I'm on a panel, if I'm saying anything, that Negro on it. I said, damn, I need to stay off of the panels, people's panels. Uh, I definitely make sure I ain't talking about nothing over here. Oh, I'm like, good God Almighty! I can't just have an opinion without it being beef or drama. Can people just have an opinion? I'm just asking the audience. Can people hey Stoner, knew you was in the bushes. Thank you for coming out. Can people have an opinion without it being beef? I mean, I thought that was I don't know. I just thought that people can have opinion without it being beef. Oh, thank God I'm at my location, honey. You know. Oh, okay. Man, I just be wanting to have an opinion or tell you how I feel without it being uh beef. If I say something about if I say for instance, I say something about Slim. I said, Slim, I feel this way, A, B, and C. Oh my God. Somebody's gonna review it. Why did she say that? Oh, she meant this. I'm like, oh my God. Please leave me alone. I've never heard of a VP get to talk so much. Just put himself. Oh, JD Vance. Yeah, he sure did. I guess Trump was taking too long. So Mr. Vance, I hope I'm saying his name right. Mr. Vance, he decided, well, let me go ahead and speak on this because you taking too long, Trump, and we just need to put this guy in his place. Um, and so he went ahead and did what he needed to do. Thought that was pretty interesting because Trump don't really shut up for nobody. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Um, but uh, he might need to speak up sometimes. Sometimes Trump needs to sit down. He don't know what the hell he talking about, and sometimes he do. But maybe Vance might need to come in and say something. I don't know. But I did think Zelensky, thank you, I said it right. Zelensky he was out of order, and I think that he definitely need to be put in his place. Yeah, that's what I think. And I think a lot of the times, some people are very ungrateful, and you have to let people know, listen here, you're not running nothing over here. And since you're being disrespectful, let me go ahead and show you how disrespectful I can be. And that's just exactly what happened. He got his butt up out of there. And he didn't even eat lunch. Hey, Rare, what's good?
What's going on, Selena? What's happening with you?
I, I came up just a little. Hey, how are
What's
you?
going on? I'm good. I'm cooling it. Listening to you talk
Yeah,
about that politics.
yeah, I'm trying to
What you
get
talking
into it.
about?
I couldn't say Zelensky's name at first until D Santana helped me out with the pronunciation of it. I said
Yeah.
I had it last night, but for whatever reason I couldn't get it until he
Don't
told me.
don't
Uh-huh.
feel don't feel bad. There's a lot of words I can't say.
Yeah, and I'm glad you came up here because um I felt like when I saw it yesterday. I don't know. Do you watch Roland Martin?
Hell no. That oh no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Sometimes
can't take him serious.
with his little pudgy head,
Yeah, I
and
can't take him serious. I like I like the truth. I'm a truth seeker. So anybody that tell the truth, a broken clock right twice a day, so it might be some stuff he say here and now. But I ain't with all that victimhood talk and all that shit, and they don't get us nowhere. I'm tired of hearing about the white man fault and racism and all that. They don't. It's good to understand it and know about it, but they don't be giving no solutions. They just crying
right.
about it, and I get tired of hearing all that.
Just cry. And then my thing is, racism is going to be here until the world ends. I don't understand. So
Yeah,
what else is there to talk about? Like, how can we as Black people move forward? You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be here. There's going to be inequality. I talked about that last week. It's going to be inequality. So what do we do? Okay. And I think last night, 'cause one of my sisters had sent it to me. She was like, you need to watch this. And he had a whole bunch of Southern Baptist preachers up there. One of them I know from Dallas, Freddie Haynes. And he's Friendship West. He's the pastor of Friendship West Baptist Church. He was up there talking, and he's very articulate, very knowledgeable. But and he's a wordsmith. I mean, he knows how to word things. He's incredible. But out of all that good speech, how can we use that, whatever you, all of what you said, how can we use that as people? How can we get people to be motivated to help other people, to buy from other black people, or black people providing a great customer service, and great, having being business savvy? Like, how can we do that? And some people have, but if I would say the vast majority, as black people, we buy out of our community. Where do we get our
Mhm.
hair from? And I'm, ashamed to say it, we get some of our hair from India, China. Most of the factories are in China. So
Yep.
all of this we buy outside our community. And then I have had some incidents where you do spend within, your community, and some of them have bad customer service, and their products are not of quality sometimes. So, and that's not all. That's some. Okay. So I don't know. I just think that
Yeah,
it's a
it's
whole bunch of
simple.
talk.
I go where I like, and you can't just bring. Like, I'm not gonna spend money with Selena just cause she's black. I'm gonna spend money with Selena cause Selena make good chicken, and I like her chicken shack, and it's good,
Right.
and they got good service. Same thing as if it was a Migo cooking chicken back there. It's good. I like it. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
You have to change the mindset when you going into something based on race. It's something negative is gonna always pop up, in my opinion. You just got to go about life the regular way, and you got to understand, like I know it's racism and prejudice out here, but how I move around, I understand it. So when I understand it, I know how to move around it. You have to
Right.
understand how this world operate. Therefore, you know how to move around it, and you're not easily offended by things, or if you didn't get this or you didn't get that, or they did the white person. Yeah, that might pop up here and now, but that ain't gonna stop me from getting to the bag. The money is the most important thing. And I was listening to you earlier. That's what made me want to come up here when you was talking about how a lot of this stuff about to get cut back, and people looking crazy. Well, a lot of us got money. We spend 1.3 trillion dollars a year in the economy. We spend the most money, so we got money, black
Yeah.
people. So I don't know why everybody crying about this getting cut out. You just can't get no tennis shoes that every month they come out, or every 2 weeks, or however they do it, stand in line to get shoes. It's just certain
Yeah.
stuff you got to, our priorities in the wrong order. So if your priorities in the wrong order, you're gonna be shit out of luck. You got to get
That
all that got
part.
to get in order. So once you get your household in order, you all right. You can when you clean, if your house dirty and you can't see your way through there, and you clean your house up, you can see straight through. You know where
Yeah.
they go, you know where this at, you know where that at, and all that. But when you got clothes and everything all over the place, you don't know where nothing at. That's the same. That's the same. You use that same concept. Clean your house up, get your house in order, prioritize what need to be prioritized first, and see how much money you have left over.
Exactly. That's what I had. Hey, Shirley, that's what I had to do with myself, because a lot of times I figured out that I was spending frivolously, and I had no business spending frivolously. Had I did what I was supposed to do, I could have been taking, some trips far away, like, but because I spent the money and I would say I was unwise in some areas. That's why now I'm having to save again, because I went into the penny jar, you know what I'm saying, and I kept getting it and kept getting it, and here you go. So I think a lot of us, we spend. I know for me, I'm gonna speak for me. I spend very frivolously and impulsively a lot of times, and I had to kind of put that in order, because I said if I don't, I'm gonna have problems, some real big problems. So you just have to be true. I would say truthful to yourself. And a lot of times we could have more money if we spend our money more wisely. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
it's plenty of people that I know that get food stamps. They
Hmm.
get $700, $800 to
Right.
$2,000 in food stamps, and they'll go as soon as that card that they hit on the 12th. They go to the grocery store and they buy $300 worth of seafood, crab legs, crawfish, all that. Make seafood balls and buy some snacks, some noodles and stuff for the kids. They got 4, 5 kids, and then sell the rest of the stamps and go to the club with the money and get the hair done and all that. And then the children hungry 2 months, 2 weeks out of the month because they ain't got no more food because they didn't spend. You get what I'm saying? Like we
Yeah.
have to, we have to take some accountability in order to see some progress because we can't keep saying Orange Man doing this to us and doing that to us.
Hmm.
Uh, and we ain't taking no accountability. Now, if we were doing what we supposed to do and they doing what they do, now we got a leg to stand on. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? So there ain't nobody gonna take us serious. That's why I don't, the Roland Martin guys and all that. Even and it's a lot of them too. You was talking about the Baptist preachers and all. They in on it too, cause they pockets getting fat.
Yeah.
The
And
church
then
is in
too.
on it. All of it's a money grab, and they know who spend the money and they know who to get it from, and they try. We got to spend our money better. We stuff that we don't need, we ain't got to have. We can go without. It's time out for that, and you be surprised how much money you'll have saved up to do whatever you want to do. And you're supposed to treat yourself and life. You're supposed to take your vacation. You're supposed to buy something if you like to smoke or do drugs or whatever, do it in moderation. Whatever people do, just do it in moderation.
Yeah.
And you just have to be, like you said earlier, you have to be real with yourself.
Yeah, because I know a lot of stuff I was doing. I said, now you know good and damn well I didn't need that, but because I was so impulsive at the time, I was like, oh, I need to get it, and I did. That wasn't a need, that was a want. Hey, BDB, good to see you. That was a want, not a need. But yeah, I saw that last night and I thought that was pretty interesting how all of these ministers, and they had a lot of great things to say. I'm not saying that they didn't, but it just, to me, it comes to a point where it just sounds like a whole bunch of fluff. It's like, yeah,
Hmm.
that's great, so how do we get black people, or how do we get people in general to work together to make this work, this plan that you're talking about? And that's the thing that I see. That's the problem. It's like it's a lot of talk and it's not anything. We're not being proactive.
Hmm.
So I thought that was pretty interesting. But I only watched it briefly because I just said, it's only so much I can take, and then I just kind of just, I
It's been like that for 60 years, Selena. It's been the good talk,
right.
no action. Good talk, all that out, man. I went to a customer house this morning that I was referred to. Two
Hmm.
old ladies. One of them 88, the other one 68. Mother and daughter, they stay together. And I was
Hmm.
over there to give them a quote for some plumbing work. And
Hmm.
they got to telling me about Trump and how bad he is and all that kind of stuff like that. They got to telling me about it, and I'm just sitting there listening because I don't. There's one thing you don't do in service where you know customers. You don't talk politics, and you really don't talk religion either. But you can get away with talking about Jesus to people. I'm gonna do that
Hmm.
regardless. But as far as politics, nah, because the way I view things and the way other people view things is different.
Right.
Uh, so and you trying to get the bag, so you ain't trying to offend nobody. Because how I felt about what they was talking about, I wouldn't got the job. You see what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
anyway, that's besides the point. So they was telling me about the he gonna get
Oh man. Uh, Rare, you are in Matrix, so I
my
don't know.
screen went out.
Okay.
Yeah, but they was basically just telling me to get a passport if I ain't got one. That they about to take away the 14th and 15th amendment, and all kind of, yeah, just some wild stuff, man. I'm like, where the hell they getting this from or whatever? But I'm like, okay. And I told them, I said, well, that's too much to worry about. I ain't got time to worry about all that. She's like, well, they gonna get you. I said, well, he ain't got number 3 more years in office, so if he do all that in 3 years, I said he a bad man if he can get us out of here. And I told him, I said, why would they want to get rid of the people who spend the most money? Because if they get rid of us, then who gon' no, they don't care about that no more. I said, well, okay then, or whatever. I kind of left it alone, but it saddens me that it started with our elders, and I understand why they feel the way they feel, but they got to take some accountability, because the old people that's
Mhm.
50, 60, 70, 80 years old, they got to take some accountability. Y'all, but we been marching and singing Negro spirituals forever. When are we gonna? We know it. When are we gonna do something about it?
Right. See, that's what I was talking about last night. Hey, Naomi. And that's what I was talking about last night when my sister had told me to watch it. I said, well, this is nice, but what are we going to do with this? You know what I'm saying? Thank you, this girl. I appreciate you. You said, Selena, you should prepare your trips. I am. Hey, me and some of my cousins, our first trip we're going to do together. We're going to do a girls trip to New Orleans. So yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that, this girl. She said, peace, y'all. Selena, you should prepay your trips like a bill. That will help you to take the trips you want to take. Also give myself rewards after hitting certain goals. That helps me to stop spending it was, because it was payday. I know that's right.
Yeah, that's true.
Shoot.
And salute,
For real,
pick and
this
choose.
girl. Yeah, pick and choose.
Yeah,
So pick and choose is a tradesman. So it's a lot of things that I don't like talking about, especially the family, because they get upset. You start talking about
man.
uh oh about certain things. Or they'll be on your
I'm a,
butt.
I sent this video to my mama last night. A little 13-year-old boy who had brain cancer, and he had surgery, and he was
Mhm,
given 6 months to live. They and he wanted to be a police officer ever since he was a little boy. Well, him and his daddy was at the Congress thing last night with the Trump speech.
mhm,
Well, he not already had honorary the little badges from the police departments and stuff that they had been
mhm.
giving them and stuff. Well, how about the racist man gave him the top of the line badge, which is Secret Service that you can get in the United States, and honoring him and acknowledging him, little black boy and his daddy up there. And I sent my
Wow.
mama that, and you know what she said? That don't
What?
mean nothing. He just doing it for the art. I said, if he is, I said, he making people look silly. I was like, maybe y'all need to pay attention and see what's going on. And a lot of people don't know that we $36+ trillion in debt.
Uh-huh.
So the stuff that the United States government had been spending money on the last 30, 40 years have been unnecessary money. When they pass these bills, they have all that stuff written up in them bills that be 1,000 pages, and money go here, 10 million now, 50 million now, 100 billion
Mhm.
now, all that money that be unnecessarily spent, and the people who get rich off of it is the politicians. So what he doing is, and which got a lot of people pissed off, he's basically a band-aid right now. If they let him finish doing it, because if he's buying time, that's all he doing is buying time. America's doomed. That's why eggs got them $7 to $12, and milk high, and everything. The dollar don't mean that no more.
You're right.
You see what I'm
Right. That
saying?
part.
Pick and choose. He know he worked for himself, so he can tell you that the material that he buy is extremely high now versus when he bought it 5, 6 years ago, for but post 2020. he probably
Uh-huh.
was making a killing off of purchasing the material and all that because he used the material so high now you damn near had to get a down payment on every job versus back then you can
Uh-huh.
front um money for material on the job and get all your money on the back end.
Wow.
You know, so now you can't do that no more. Everything is in my field. Everything is about 45 to 55% higher than what it used to be.
That's crazy. D.
Yes.
Santana said, Selena, you remember that ninja from Cleveland eating oxtail cow booty every day this past summer? I don't know who is he talking about. I don't
Yeah,
remember that. I
I
don't know
don't
anything
know
about
what
that.
he's talking about. Man, you gotta get up here and explain that, man. Everybody heard that.
Yeah, I'm like, what, am I reading this right? you know, uh, D is crazy. D Santana crazy. I don't know what he's talking about. but anyway, I ain't never heard of that D Santana. You gonna have to probably
Yeah,
explain.
I wanna know that. Now goddamn oxtail cows, somebody eating oxtail ass.
that sounds
Man,
so crazy. Hey, Easy, what's good? I don't even know how to. Yeah, I don't know what that is. But yeah, I just see a lot of foolishness around here. And then when I seen that last night, I said, oh, this is a bunch of good talk. Just like they did, 20, 30, 40 years ago, 50
yeah,
years ago. It's a lot of good talk, but it's
yeah.
not, it's just people are just they're not proactive. And
I,
some people are so concerned with their life, how much money they gonna make, and it's just like they ain't worried about none of this stuff.
no,
What
because
you see talking
if
about.
all of us making if most black Americans start making, let's just say 70% of black folks start making 60, 70 thousand dollars a year, what a Roland Martin come in at? And
Right.
all it because they're the ones who keep us feeling good about oppression, keep us feeling good about being broke, keep us is hope on the other side. Look up to the sky, look to the sun. They keep us. That's their job. So when you got
Right.
when if 70, 80% of us was really successful in our own right, I ain't talking about everybody got to be a millionaire because everybody ain't meant to be a millionaire. Everybody ain't meant to be rich. But I'm talking about comfortable where you pay your bills, everything good, you got money in the bank, you can take a trip, you can do whatever. They don't have no job. They have no purpose.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You got to really think about it. So that's why they don't give you instructions on being how to get better or get to the level they at or all that. These guys, they millionaires in their own right. They've been doing this for a
Hmm.
long time. Even the churches, they tell you sow a seed and sow $70. And then you sow $70. Okay, I'm gonna give you $70. You sow $70. Then they turn around and bring the basketball around again. We're gonna do another 50. Stand up here, stand up there, and do another. Hold on now. You just told me to give you 70. I gave you 70. Now you want another 50. Then you do that. Then they want some money a third time. Nah, come on, baby. It's time to go. You see
And
what I'm
I really
saying?
don't.
And
I
then hold on. They turn
uh,
around and tell you you're gonna get your blessing in the next 7 days, and then you don't get your blessing in the next 7 days like they told you, and then you go
yeah.
to the next one, and it's the same thing over and over and over again.
Hey, Keisha. Yeah,
Uh-uh.
I don't think I don't know his mind, but I don't think the Most High is in that. That's something that man is doing to either pay some type of bill or to pay for something that they want. I don't think that has nothing to do. I don't think any of that has anything to do with God. I'm just gonna be honest with you. That's how
Nah,
I
me either.
feel. But that's just my opinion. Again, I'm not in the heart and the mind of God, the Most High, so I don't
Nah,
know. But
the word tell you, and for the people, and I'm gonna say it, this is the truth. Just like people say guns don't shoot people, people shoot guns. The
right,
Bible don't contradict itself. People contradict the Bible. So people go in now and read one verse or two verse and then tell you what it's supposed to be like that, and then it turn people off from God because they think God a greedy God, they think God an angry God, and He just like to blow people up and set stuff on fire and all that. Nah, and they've been got the wrong information. You have to
Hmm.
study to show yourself approved. Meaning you got to read that yourself and rightly divide the word of truth. That book
Hmm.
is history, prophecy, and salvation. You can't take it out of context because if you take it out of context and you read this and you say, well, they had 100 wives here, and then over here they say you only get one wife, and then they get people confused. You see what I'm saying? But they don't understand that that is history that's getting you up to one wife. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Movado, Lester, no, we did not call you. We- but
Ah,
yeah,
he's stupid, man.
yeah, it's all right. You
So-
call. No, we didn't call you. Yeah, but I just think that that's a little ploy kind of thing to get people to pay for something that they want, or pay for something around the church, which is okay to donate if you want to donate to help with your church keeping the lights on and things of that nature. I know my church, we do a lot of giving to our community. People can come to our church and get clothes, all types of food, whatever they need.
That's
They can
good.
come to our church. So we actually
Give
put
back.
we yeah, we give back to our community. We don't my pastor don't just believe in taking, he believes in giving. And I think if more of our spiritual leaders would do that. Now of course they can't give everything, they have to have a salary, the church has to be needs have to be met as far as hey, the lights need to be on so we can have a place of worship and things of that
Yeah.
nature. If you believe in going to a building, to worship God. That's,
Yep.
that's your opinion. But if you do, there's things that need to be paid for. You know what I'm saying? So, but other than that, you asked me talking about, oh, you get a blessing in 5 days if you give $100. That is not, no, that is,
That's
God don't have
that
nothing
that's
to do
scam.
with
And then the thing about it is, we whether you got there, whether people believe in God or not, some people know something ain't right going on in this world. Some stuff is all stuff ain't right, whether you believe in God or not.
it.
And you
Right.
keep asking me for money, and eggs is $12 and gas this and all that, and people ain't got no money, and you keep asking
People,
me for money.
hey,
No,
Liz.
that's a turnoff.
And people can't, and hey Liz, how are you? People can't even pay their bills. They
Exactly.
can't even pay their rent. And you asking me, you saying, if I don't give this, God gonna deal with me and all this and You can't you're trying to strong on people. No, God don't work that
Man,
way.
they they
I'm
they
not
done
gonna
got
huh?
Selena. They done got it so they done got the game down so bad because you got the Cash App and the Venmo and you can do all that now to the churches. They'll do what they'll tell you to stand up and sow $100, and whoever sold $100 stand up, and then they'll have you standing up in front of the whole church and everybody can see who sold 100. Then they'll bring it down to 75. Then they'll bring it down, and they gonna keep going to everybody in the church standing up. They done got
Right.
so good like that. So now people looking around, people feeling bad because I ain't got no money and I don't want to lie and stand up. So people get a lat day. And when you do that, man, God be with you. You
Yeah,
got
God
people
be
that
with
love God so much and they feel like that they don't know for themselves because most people are sheep. Everybody ain't meant to be a follower. I mean, everybody
you.
ain't meant to be a leader. Everybody ain't, you get what I'm saying? So they don't know. You got to read
Right.
for yourself, man. Man, we got to start being five. We got to teach people how to be, especially our people, be self-sufficient. When you self-sufficient, you don't need a goddamn thing from nobody. Only thing you might need is a leg up. You give me a leg up, I take it from here. You pull me
Yeah.
up, I get it from here. I don't need you to
Yeah.
drag me across here. I
Yeah, his phone in the matrix. But yeah, I agree with Rare Money on that. Some of this stuff that people be doing, it's just a whole bunch of foolishness. Hopefully he'll come back up. I'm gonna put the link again in here. I know it's people that's gonna be going live pretty soon. Um, I'm about to go into class, but I'm gonna put the link in the chat one more time. But yeah, I'm enjoying this conversation. See, I like having people up here that I can go back and forth with sometimes. Sometimes when you doing it all by yourself, it's a lot of work, honey. It is definitely a lot of work. Carrying a conversation with people and then you not getting any interaction besides, people typing in the chats. But yeah, oh, here he is. Hopefully that's him. Okay, good. Yeah, but back to what you were saying.
Yeah, I just need somebody to just give me a if you gonna we can help. I don't nothing wrong with taking help from people and helping other people. And I don't mind helping people, but I ain't finna drag you across the finish line. I'ma pull you up and say and turn you around and say that's the direction you need to go. You good from here, might help you dust yourself off. But after that, you on your own.
Right, Rare. I want to ask you another question. This is my question that I want to ask you. When you give your opinion on here, why do people review it as it being beef because you give your opinion on something?
Oh, I don't know. You said when you give your opinion, people
Like
review it.
say for instance, if you're giving your opinion on something, you might have something to do with it, you might not have something to do with it. You're just explaining to people how you see a certain thing, and people review it. They say, well, it's beef content because you're giving your opinion on what you see about certain things, or how you feel. Why is it that people look at it as being beef content when you're giving your opinion? You're not trying to have a back and forth. You just basically want to be like, hey, this is how I feel about it. I don't, it is what it is. Why do people do that? They create it and make it something more than it is.
Well,
Because
it's not beef if you're reviewing it, but
Mhm.
if you in this sector, if you talk about something, you speak on it, they're gonna put you in it.
Mhm.
That's just how it goes. Whether if it's right or wrong, they're gonna put you in it. If you talking about something or you give your opinion on it, they're gonna put you in it.
Mhm. So how have
That's
you
just how
been
they do it.
how have you been able to keep yourself out of the way? Because you always be up on these panels, and for
Not
some
no more,
people,
not as much as I used to. As far as it
yeah.
I pick and choose. No point intended, pick and choose. But I know how to move around. So the people that I associate with, I only joke around with them. People that I don't know, I don't I don't joke around with them because I don't know how they'll take stuff or whatever like that. And I have my opinions about certain stuff or whatever. Every blue moon I give it or whatever for the most part. But I just try to I stay out of it. And then if somebody else beefing with somebody, it ain't got nothing to do with me because we on this app in this sector, people be beefing and then they'll get back cool and then you be around here looking crazy. I seen that a
Right.
lot. I've been on here since goddamn 2020, so I done seen it. I done seen it all. Folks to be beefing with somebody, they done been and drug each other goddamn through the mud, and then 2 years later they cool. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
So you don't want to make yourself look like no fool. So I just stay out of it. I just dipping down and know when I just know how to move, know when to talk, know when not to talk. Know what? Cause you got to I study people.
Okay, because
So
you seem to me. I mean, it's like you say stuff, and it just seems like it's not mentioned. Nobody is concerned. Nobody makes content out of it. And I thought that was pretty interesting how you're able to maneuver around here. I definitely need to take some notes from you because a lot of the times I think I'm just having, say for instance, I'm just thinking I'm having a conversation about something, not go on a panel and I'm just talking about certain things that I see or how I view certain things. And, you know, people will find that content and I'm just like, that's baffling to me. Why I can't say anything without it being, somebody else's content. It's just it's just something that I thought
Yeah,
that
and it
with
depends on
you.
who it is. If you done had issues with somebody else on this app,
Hmm.
it ain't gonna. If y'all don't ever be cool, it's gonna always be a issue. Even if it ain't nothing being said for a while, it's gonna always like people gonna find a way. And
Hmm.
you Selena, so you know how that go.
I don't
Everybody
know what
loves
that means.
everybody loves Selena.
Everybody love to hate.
Everybody loves Selena.
Oh man,
But
I'm
yeah,
just, I'm just,
that what I was telling. I told a couple of guys that, man, like y'all be. Sometimes we be doing the most, and we don't be knowing we be doing the most. Like, just chill out, bro. Sit back, relax, laugh at the content, certain stuff. And
mhm,
I know it might make you mad or whatever. Just be out of it, cause you'll be on here looking silly, man. Cause these people, some people have real serious beefs, and some people it's just the beef just content, and then you'll
right,
jump in it trying to help your homeboy or your homegirl or whatever, and then next thing you know, you part of the content, and then they
right,
might be cool, and
exactly.
then you really
I'm not
beefing with
talking to
them,
you.
and then
Oh, I'm sorry.
now you mad at them because they cool with them, and then y'all
Right.
and then I don't like mess either.
Yeah. Hey, Carl. Yeah. It's just really incredible to me. Uh, I would say with me, it's like yeah, I can't just say anything, but like I told you, this year is a new year for me. I'm getting to the point. I told you I like them old people where I'm just been like, I just don't care now. Anybody can get it. If I feel a certain way about a certain thing, I'm going to speak on it. But it has to be concerning to me. Like, it has to be something that it's dealing with me, not so much with other people
Yeah,
as much.
but if you wanna give your opinion on something you see, and like something really bother you and you want to give it, you can give it. The only thing I say is you just have to be prepared for the
What
the
comes
the
with
back.
it?
Yeah. Because you got some people on here, they give their opinion and they be ready for. They already know what's gonna come behind it, and they be ready for it, and they love it. You got some people that
Right.
love, going back and forth on here. Me, I'm not too. I do a lot of work and then all that, and then I'm not. And then that chat gets you in trouble too. So I ain't no chat warrior either. I'm more. You'll see me on the panel before you see me in the chat, because I'm
Yeah.
always good and I'm always working and stuff or whatever. But I just say,
Right.
man, it's what some stuff I seen.
Okay. You're in Matrix, Rare Money. Shout out to Rare Money for blessing me with his presence. I really appreciate him coming up and showing me some love. He'll probably have to come back up here. I got a few more minutes. Can y'all please help me to reach my goal? I would really appreciate it. If you can't, I understand. But if you can help me reach my goal, I would truly appreciate it. But yeah, shout out to Rare Money. Shout out to everybody in the chat for coming through. I really appreciate you guys coming through and for a few minutes, because I knew I wasn't gonna be here long. Got a few more minutes and then I'm going to go in. But I really, I just be seeing so much stuff that's going on in the world. I like, we definitely need to be paying attention, because, honey, this stuff is getting real scary out here. It's getting real scary out here. So we definitely need to pay attention to what's going on around us. That's for sure. Um, yeah, that's all I really got to say. I think Rare Money's probably not gonna be able to come up. He might be in another spot that he can't get any signal. But yeah, I just been seeing so many things. So you guys, y'all better really just be cautious, be observant, and be prayerful, because those who pray, because you just don't know what's going on. you know. But I'm fine. I'm glad that I finally got the name Zelensky correct. Cause honey, I was having a hard time saying that. Thanks, shout out to D Santana for helping me out with that. Cause honey, I was saying Zelensky or whatever I said. I don't know what I was saying, but it wasn't right. So I got it right, Zelensky. Okay. But yeah, we definitely need to. If anybody can pray, you better pray. For even if you don't like the president, pray for him that he can make the right decisions. Cause honey, it's gonna affect all of us in some type of capacity. It's gonna affect our grandmama, granddaddy, auntie, uncle, even us. So we gotta, children, we gotta all be very prayerful and aware of what's going on. Selena, have you seen all the natural disasters going on? Yeah, we had some even in Dallas. We had some I said hurricanes, tornadoes. We had some tornadoes like in the Dallas, DeSoto, Mansfield area, Texas, and they're not too far from where I stay, and they had some tornadoes. And here I was sleeping through a tornado, didn't even know it. We have some bad weather down here in Texas, and I think it moved to the east, so it's probably like going to um maybe like Louisiana, something like that. I don't know, but it's just a lot going on with the weather. I don't know if that some of that could be man-made and some of that's natural. I don't know, because they did say that with some these certain towers, it's manipulating the weather. So we definitely got a lot going on out here. I can tell you that. What happened, Mika? Somewhere did something happen somewhere else? Cause I didn't catch that. Yeah, it's too much going on out here in these streets and in the real world. That's why I don't get too bothered like I used to with this YouTube stuff, because like I said, real life is happening around us and we better pay attention. We better pay attention, honey. See what time it's 5:18. I'll be here a few more minutes. Put my link up. Anybody that would like to come up, you are more than welcome. Sure hate that Rare Money can't come back up. It's probably busy, or maybe. Thank you, boss man. Appreciate you for helping me out with my goal. I'm trying to get there. Trying to get there, honey. Thank you so much, boss man. I appreciate you. Well, your boy D, he gonna have a hard time. He got a whole group coming at him now. You said I saw wildfires hitting Texas, Arizona, the Carolinas, flooding in 3 countries in Africa, France, Australia, snowstorms in China, Japan, and volcano erupts. Oh, in Hawaii and Iceland, my God. Uh, Santorina. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And Italy getting hit with earthquakes. See, this is what I'm saying. So this is really something. It's really a lot going on. Wow. I need to check that out. Where are the wild fires in Texas? Cause now I didn't hear that, and I'm right here in Texas, Arizona. I can see it in Arizona because it stay hot. I'm believing. Do y'all think that some of these people are going into the forest, and I mean going into these different places, like in the forest areas, like where it's real woody and a lot of trees, and putting the trees and stuff on fire, and it's just going from there. I don't know, because you remember in Cali not too long ago when they had those wild fires, how that wildfire just spread it and destroyed all of those expensive homes. People lost everything. And even though some of those people were wealthy, I mean, or rich or whatever, it's still sad for people to leave. I mean, to lose everything. And you said the Japan got hit with the 8 foot of snow. Wow. Wow. Japan. I didn't even, and I didn't realize that it does snow in Japan, but it's never snowed that much. That was like 8 feet of snow. I've never heard of Japan snowing that much. So this is really some stuff that's going on. We better be paying attention and really be trying to get ourselves together, our souls right, because we don't know what's about to happen. Some of us don't, but some of us that you know are kind of spiritually in tune, we know that it's a little bit more than the what meets the eye. I'll just say that it's a lot that meets the eye. So guys, I'm about to go get out of here. I appreciate you. Thank you, boss man. I'm whoever was it, boss man. Who else blessed me? Zandra, Rollo, this girl. I appreciate you so much for showing me some love in the house. I know there's a lot of people going live. Uh, and I appreciate you guys for just showing me some love. Even if you just typed in the chat, said hello, please press the like button. And if you are not a member, I would appreciate it if you do. Taryn, I don't know if I spoke to you. Chip, Sassy, I would really appreciate it. That helps the content creator. And I'm going to put some more things on membership. But I really would appreciate it. I need to definitely I gotta start working on a member live where I can have all my members come apart and be a part of my live. I really would appreciate it. I'm following channels that are talking about this stuff. Well, I definitely need to look that up, Mika, when I get a chance to. I'll be out on spring break, thank God, next week. So I'm able to kind of check out some things and just get my just kind of rest and just catch up on what's actually going on in the world. Sometimes when you working, you going to school, you trying to find things to create, content on. Thank you so Movado for helping me reach my goal. I appreciate you so much. Yes, it just take a little bit. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. Movado helped me to reach my goal. Thank you so much. And I'll be back. I don't know tomorrow. I have a lot going on tomorrow, but I might come on back uh either tomorrow or Friday. Guys, thank you so much for being a part of my live. Thank you, Rare Money, for showing me love and coming up on my platform. It's a lot going out on these YouTube streets, so I know y'all going to to hear what's going on with that. But and your busy lives. So thank you so much for showing me your kindness. I really do appreciate it. I will talk I will talk to you later. I'm about to get ready and go into this classroom, and y'all be good, and I might see y'all tonight. Okay, bye. Selena.
It's a bad baby. Oak Cliff girl. Can't make you change my world. Damn, you're so fine, girl. Oak Cliff girl. Put them heels on and prove.
Welcome to Selena's Couch, where you are welcome to be free to be yourself. So you can lay your head on my couch, on my pillows.
It's all good, we can do whatever we wanna do now. I'm in my bag right now, and I got a feeling, babe, yeah. You're gonna be my number one lover. Spend the night making love to each other, with the lights on top of the covers. Just me and you, babe. And I feel like you're my
Love you to Reese's Pieces.
Get you a word. Nana nana boo boo.